Hi there. I want to talk about the sharing economy. You know, it's amazing what you can learn when driving with Uber. I recently was in San Francisco and
Continue on Florida
drove
70 East for 7 miles.
drove with an Uber driver, and he told me that he was renting that car. He basically got his Uber car from a car rental as opposed to owning it. And I talked to him. I said, you know, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just own the car, be a lot less expensive to have the car payment? He's like, no, I just don't want to have to deal with repairs and this and that and the other thing, putting lots of miles on. And I didn't think of it anything further until a couple of months later. A friend of mine here rented a car, needed a car for just a few weeks, waiting for his new car from the dealers. You know, there were delays. And so he rented this car from a private individual that had a business going, renting, buying cars. He would buy Priuses, which are very popular with Uber drivers. And so he would buy used Priuses and then rent them on a weekly basis to Uber drivers and making a fortune on it. And so that got me thinking, the sharing economy is really based on the principle that people don't really want to own necessarily something, and if they do own it, they don't mind sharing it. So there are companies like Turo where you can share your vehicle or rent a car. People purchase properties obviously and use Airbnb to let other people stay at the property. The same thing for boats. People have boats that you can rent via Airbnb and other providers to people that they're not going to take out the boat, they just want to live on it and stay at a marina for a week. And so the same thing holds true with vehicles. So ask yourself, in your real estate business or whatever business you're in, how is the sharing economy making an impact, and how can you take something, number one, that you already own and monetize it through the sharing economy? And number two, how could you invest and make money in the sharing economy? Just imagine purchasing used cars and then renting them on a weekly basis to Uber drivers, or purchasing a house or a condominium, maybe purchasing it together with some other people, either buddies you have or through fractional ownership programs, and renting it out to Airbnbs, or purchasing a sailboat and renting it out. Not just chartering it, but also Airbnb, and for people that want to stay on it for a couple of days at the marina. The opportunities are endless, and we're really at a major shift, as a culture, as a time period, as an economy, where people are moving away from necessarily wanting to own something and are willing to pay for the use of something, and that opens up tremendous opportunities. So give this some thought. Odds are that there are some opportunities that you have right now where you could monetize something. And feel free to post in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts and your story. As always, I'm Thomas Hyman with Realty Partners. Hope you found this helpful.